Enough delays already, let's get right into TWOW to be, or not to be. I ask you, how can you beat the cold during this winter season using only one-syllable words? 355 contestants submitted responses. Since 10 of them had a double response prize, there were a total of 365 entries, which coincidentally is also the number of days in a year. 749 people cast 897 votes. It went down slightly, which makes me think that some of you who got eliminated stopped voting. With 13 votes, the top response received an average percentile of 81.75%. Lower than last time, but still impressive. Do you think it was yours? It's time for the big reveal! The winner is Ping Pong Cup Shots. With their response, one good way is to stay at home all day. Which, to be honest, looks pretty simple at first, but it's got a nice rhyme to it, and every word is one syllable. No other top 10er surpassed 80%. Jumma Talk encouraged brutal human-on-cloud violence, whereas SC9849 favored kindness between humans and animals. 3 TWOWers, including Baguetter Nihao Gailan, reached the top 10 with their clever use of puns. XX Bombs Away XX mentioned Trump. Donald Trump was also mentioned in TWOW 1. Will there be a Trump entry in every episode? Brand Utger says you just need to jump in some fire, but Candy Creeper argues that the solution starts from the inside, not the outside. Phantom Infinity reached the top 10 last episode, so they got the prize of submitting 2 responses instead of just 1. Well, Phantom surprised us again by getting both responses in the top 20. Remember, only the top one counts, so the bottom one isn't ranked. This is also true for the rest of the top 10 in TWOW 1. The most controversial response was Riley's "You can cut up dogs and bathe in their blood." I can see why. The least controversial response was SBEM14's "You'll be warm if your blood has not run cold." Somehow, mentioning blood either makes your response really hard to agree on, or really easy to agree on. So, out of the remaining 355 contestants, you needed to rank in the top 284 to make it to TWOW 3. Did you survive? Here's the rest of the leaderboard. If you're in the red region, you're out. Today is the day we part with another batch of innocent TWOWers. Even after you 71 leave, we will always remember your presence, forever. At least you guys can say you beat 98 other people, so you're not leaving empty-handed. Secondly, I have to make an apology to 2 TWOWers. Marview actually did send me a response for TWOW 2, but it got sent to my spam. Even though it felt kinda spammy, I should have been able to find it. Secondly, I accidentally cut off the first letter of Jacob the person's entry, and he missed the threshold by only 4 spots. Both of these eliminations weren't ideal. As compensation, I'll give you guys a shout out. Marview! Jacob the person! Let's dive deep into TWOW 2 stats. First of all, here's the score distribution histogram, quite symmetrical this time. Next, now that we've been TWOWing for a while, I wonder who our skilled masters are. Who is consistently ranking high? Well, Phantom Infinity, Meester Tweester, and Jerry76 Likes Trees make the top 3 for best worst rank. What about the opposite? Who is surviving each round, but by the narrowest margin each time? I kinda like living life on the edge, so I'm gonna give this a positive spin. Most efficient. Here, I Animate 38, Zachary Rydall, and Solarbolt 4 each snatched one of the last 30 safe spots both times. That's pretty cool, but now I want to see everyone, not just the top 3. And is there a strong correlation between Twile 1 performance and Twile 2 performance? If I plot Twile 1 scores on the x-axis and Twile 2 scores on the y-axis, I get this scatter plot. Notice there are no points to the left of the Twile 1 threshold. That's because people who got eliminated in Twile 1 didn't get to participate in Twile 2. Still, it appears like there's very little correlation between the 2 episodes, which suggests Twile 3 is anybody's game. Here's a close-up of the center region of that scatter plot. Object Awards was the only contestant to get the same rank in both Twile episodes. To summarize, here's who's still in and who's eliminated. If you're eliminated, you won't be able to send me any more responses for upcoming Twile Season 1 prompts. For the remaining 284 of you, it's time for Twile 3. Now, I told you the top 10 contestants of Twile 2 would tell me their favorite words, but after 4 days, only 4 of them responded. So that favorite word thing will be postponed to Twile 4. Instead, here's the prompt for Twile 3. You are sent to explore the Earth's 8th continent, which humanity has somehow only discovered in 2016. Once you arrive, you realize why ancient humans tried to keep it secret from modern civilization. Reason. Your response has to be 10 words or fewer, but other than that, there are no restrictions. Submit by January 21st, 2016 at 10 PM UTC. As for the top 10ers of Twile 2, in addition to writing your response, tell me your favorite word, and that'll come into play in Twile 4 only if most of you send me your favorite word. The top 10 of Twile 3 will get a different prize, a 5 percentage point advantage for you and 3 other contestants of your choice for Twile 4. These advantages can stack. That's it! Have fun with Twile 3. Goodbye!